Hi, I'm making tacos. So it's very icy outside, so I ordered groceries from H-E-B to be delivered, and I wanted just like a single pound of meat, and they gave me 4 or 3.5 pounds. It's a lot more than I asked for. But well, I guess. How do I? Man, okay. Let's just do it this way. What's in that? Half of it. Pull up the sleeves for this one. So tip for anyone out there making meat, a good way to tell if your meat is good is to give it a little sniff. And if it doesn't smell like anything really, then it's fine, and it's good to go. So I'm just gonna stab it in half with my spoon. I hated that noise. Scoop it up. I don't know if you can hear me that well because the meat is so loud, but basically just break it up so that it's browned up. And then you just stir it around until it's brown. To get it settled a little bit, you can let it sit. Most of the time I don't. Most of the time I keep it busy, but I gotta wrap the rest of this meat up. So you get some foil. And then you cover up your meat. Wraps up nice and good, and then you put it back in the fridge. And then you come back to cooking your meat. Honestly, it's good that they brought me extra meat because now that I can use it for other things other than tacos. So tacos are one of my favorite dishes. My mom, it's her favorite food. And I think I get that from her a lot. It's not my favorite, but if someone asks me to cook them something, this is my go-to dish because I really enjoy tacos. And the way that my mom makes them, which is the way that I make them now, is really good. Like the seasoning is always just on point with the meat, and it's so delicious. So I only have a few pink spots left. And once those go away, then you turn down your heat so that when you put everything back on the heat, it's just at a simmer. And then you drain all of the fats and grease from the pan. Which I am about to do. I'm actually going to turn on the light. Okay, I think everything's cooked, so I'm going to turn the heat down, and then I'm going to go drain this, and I will come back. Once you're back, you get your taco seasoning. You open that up, and you dump the whole packet in there, and then you fill the packet up with water and pour it in. Then you stir everything together, make sure everything's coated with the seasonings. Once you have everything stirred together and good, you're going to get the lid out, and you're going to let it simmer in here for 10 minutes. Is this too big? It's way too big. So turn up the heat a little bit because it's not simmering. And then the lid on and just let it cook. Then while you're doing that, you start making your shells. So you get another pan, and you turn on the heat kind of high so that it warms up quickly. You pour enough oil to thoroughly coat the bottom. Then you get your tortillas of choice. I use corn tortillas. And you open them up, and once the oil is warm, you can put it in there and fry it up. But the oil does take a little bit to warm, so this is when you get everything ready. So you get a plate out. I'll do one of these. Set the plate down, and then you get a few paper towels ready to soak up the grease, or not the grease, the oil off of the tortillas. And you get some salt so you can salt them. And then you throw away your trash because a good cook always cleans as they go. Actually, I don't want to put that on the bare counter because that's making it dirty. So we're gonna put it over here. And then tongs. So, good way to check to see if your oil is hot. Obviously, you can stick your hand over it, see if there's heat coming out of it. That's not always the best test because obviously everything is warming up right now, so it's gonna be kind of hot. So you get your tortilla and you just kind of dip it in there. And if it starts to bubble, then you know that it's ready. So you can just plop it down in there. And it's not fully ready right now, so you can still leave your heat kind of high. I'm actually gonna turn it up a little bit. And once it starts to cook faster, that's when you turn your heat down to a medium heat so that it stays hot, but it also doesn't burn your tortillas as soon as you put them in there. So it's heating up. I'm gonna turn it down. Yeah. And then a good way to evenly cook them is to just push down on the center some so that the air bubbles get knocked out of it and it can all touch the oil evenly, and also just kind of like rub it around the bottom. And then you leave it on each side for about 10-20 seconds and you flip it, and then you just keep flipping back and forth until you get to the crunchiness or fried consistency that you want. So whether you want it to be still soft or really crunchy, that's completely up to you. Also, I don't know if you can see the way that I'm standing. I'm doing like freaking yoga pose over here. I don't know why that's my go-to like comfortable stance, but apparently I'm all about that yoga life. So when you take it out, you just kind of let it drip a little bit, and then you put it on the towel, you dab it, and then you salt it. Go for your next one. Here, I'll scoot back. This is how I'm standing. My leg up here and like out like this, and I'm just leaning against the counter. I don't know why that's comfortable for me, but I've been doing it since I started playing Wii Fit, because you know Wii Fit, you have the yoga and you could do the tree pose where you're standing like this with your leg up like that, and I guess I just did it so often because it's the only pose that I remembered, and it just became a comfortable, natural stance for me. I think my cat came downstairs. Oksana? I'll come back when this is done simmering and I'll show you how I make my tacos. So the meat's done cooking. Give it one last good stir. I've already turned the heat off. Looks pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. So then I'm gonna get my ingredients. I've got cheese and I've got lettuce. Lettuce, we're just gonna tacos. And we're gonna scoop some meat onto each taco. Of course, you can do as little or as much as you want. I tried to do like a medium amount of meat. Sometimes it is a lot because my eyes are hungrier than my stomach. There we go, that's good. And then come over here, and we get the cheese. Sprinkle that on top of the meat. And it's nice and warm too, so it'll start melting the cheese. This is perfect. I just realized y'all cannot really see what I'm doing. There's that over there. And then I'll just scooch that down. There's my taco so far. Then I got lettuce, and I only do a little bit of lettuce so as to not overpower the flavor too much. You know? And there we have it. Some delicious tacos made by yours truly. And the moment of truth. I'll do a little taste test. They're so good. Earlier, I made a dessert. They're called Scotcheroos, but they're basically just peanut butter Rice Krispies. So I'm gonna eat my tacos and then I'm gonna enjoy my dessert that I made. But yeah, y'all have a good day and thanks for watching.